Our journey together didn't begin riding motorcycles to destinations. Hell, it didn't even begin with a motorcycle involved. We were two individuals, young, clueless, and just trying to figure it out. Two completely different people from two completely different backgrounds. Me being African American, her being Mexican American, we formed a bond and started our lives together. Then we started a family, but I can assure you it wasn't a walk in the park. There were days when she absolutely disliked me and others when I definitely disliked her. But somehow, together, we made it through. Now, after 25 years, 4 months, 3 days, and 6 hours at the time of this recording, we have forged an unbreakable union that was mended by our newfound love for motorcycles and the ability to travel on them. We love motorcycles, our motorcycles, your motorcycle, even their motorcycles. We love seeing them, riding them, hearing them, and owning them. 2 wheels, 3 wheels, no wheels. Well, not really no wheels. We met people, became friends, became family. We have laughed, cried, crossed off bucket list items. We've ridden 5 miles to 500, 2 hours to 20 hours, 1 state, 2 states, 16 states together.
Together, scene 4, take 1.
So I had these questions specifically sent to me for this segment of the video. So you ready to answer some questions?
Sure. What drew me to motorcycles? I feel like it was the freedom of riding, the adventure, and it was part of my bucket list. That was one of the things I said I wanted to do and learn to ride. And it's not on the 2 wheels, it's on the 3 wheel because I'm more comfortable, but it's still an amazing experience. And so from wanting to do it, so at like maybe at my 20s, 30s, and I'm doing it now, I still feel the same way. Like the adventure's there, the excitement is there, and I don't think it'll ever stop being that way because every time we ride, it's a new experience.
Yeah, for me, my father, he rode bikes, and just being around guys who I knew that had motorcycles, I just always was interested in one, and it was something that we talked about early on in our marriage. And so when I had an opportunity to get a motorcycle and learn how to ride a motorcycle, I just did. And it just became an adventure, kind of like what V said. It was an adventure for me. It was something that I always wanted to do. The adventure is still there. It's still there. I think I kind of have gotten sidetracked a little bit with the content creation and things like that. But the love is still there. The adventure is still there. And every time we ride, it is a different experience and a enjoyable experience every single time.
You know, to me, I'm still a new rider. I mean, I've only been riding for 2 years, and I still feel like with the new experiences, you know, it's new. So I still feel like everything that we do, it's the oohs and the ahs for me, because we get to do different things and we get to experience it on the motorcycles. And so everything's just a beginning for me. So, you know, it's all the experience and excitement for me.
What type of rider am I? I'm a let's go do it, let's go ride it, let's go have fun all the time rider. I always want to ride. I never want to be in the house, even though sometimes I'm tired and I'm exhausted, but I'm always thinking about riding. I'm always thinking about getting out there. And I think it reflects on my personality because I've always been that go, 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 go type of person. And, you know, just a creative, like I like to, I guess, create new adventures when we're on the bike. So that does reflect on my personality a lot because that's who I've always been. All right, before we go any further in this video, I got one thing to say. We've got merch! That's right. Check out www.keeprippin.net. We got stickers, we got shirts, we got socks, we got patches. We even got a coloring book designed by yours truly. So go right now to keeprippin.net. You might find something you like. Check out this shirt. It's on there. And we got more coming. So keeprippin.net right now. Okay, back to the video.
I think our very first trip to Milwaukee and then to Sturgis, when we did that very first time that we went,
yeah,
I felt like that brought us together because that was the longest ride that we've done. And so I think that kind of brought us closer together. But I feel like every ride we are together and it's the experience. And I keep saying that because it is. Every time we've ridden and gone, you know, long distances, it's always about the experience. So every time we ride, it brings us closer together because we are experiencing it together. I'm sorry, couldn't get that word out, but we're together in that. And you know, when you see it, you know, you're doing your videos and stuff, you're showing it through your, you know, perspective. And then I see it all, and I'm not a content creator, but you know, I get to be in that moment when we're experiencing everything and seeing everything for the first time. You know, we did our rides, the 16 states in 8 days, and then we go to, you know, Milwaukee, and then, but the very first ride, that was just amazing because we did it. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to make it because that was such a long ride, but definitely we did it. And it was like, I was very proud of myself because I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But it was like, you encouraged me and I encouraged you, like, we got this, we're going to do this, and we did it.
Yeah, that would be the same for me. That trip right there, for me, first of all, just like riding a Harley, and I always say this, like, I read that Willie G book before we took that trip. And so once we were on the trip, you know, I look over, you're right there behind me. And it was just like one of the best experiences that we've had since we've been on these motorcycles. Going to Milwaukee together, learning the history of Harley together, then going to Sturgis together, hanging out with the family, with the friends, all that stuff. It just was amazing that we were all together and we were able to experience that, you know,
as a big family, but more importantly, us together as a husband and wife.
That's
and,
right.
You know, we've grown to where we're not just husband and wife, but we're like best friends in that. And then now we're riders together, you know, so it's like we're experiencing everything and moving to, you know, have those moments of excitement and just the whole experience of it all.
Together, scene 5. Oh, wait, do it again. Together, scene 5, take 10. Wait, damn, 10 takes.
Most people would think that being in the game this long, we got it all figured out. But I can definitely tell you that's not always the case. See, disagreements happen. Maybe our wants and needs aren't properly conveyed to one another. And sometimes things might get a little loud.
Of losing our fucking house!
But before it gets too bad, you gotta take a step back. Breathe a little, bring your voice down. Learn to listen, learn to talk it out. Some may suggest seeking professional help. Some may prefer going to marriage counseling. But together, we have found a different type of couples therapy. destination ride this morning, so let's have some fun.
Together. Final scene, take one. It's a wrap.
Sometimes it's okay to just be together with family, with friends, close loved ones. Ripping on two wheels.